Imagine a civilization so far ahead of its time that it ruled almost half of humanity. Not for a moment, but for generations. A power so massive that enemies assumed its army was literally immortal. A state so rich that nobles ate ice cream in the desert 2,500 years before refrigerators existed. This wasn't Rome. This wasn't Egypt. This was Persia, the empire the world tried to defeat, and almost always failed. The story begins with a man so unpredictable, the world didn't know what hit them. Cyrus the Great. He didn't just conquer, he liberated. Instead of burning cities, he restored temples. Instead of forcing religion, he freed the Jewish people from Babylonian captivity. That alone earned him a fan base 2,500 years before social media. His empire soon stretched from Egypt to the Indus Valley. Not by chaos, but by order. What keeps an empire invincible? Speed. Persia built the greatest highway system the ancient world had ever seen, the Royal Road. 2,700 kilometers of pure military superpower. Every 25 kilometers, a fresh horse, fresh rider, and a guarded station. Information moved so fast, it was almost cheating. A message from one side of the empire to the other? Just 7 days. Meanwhile, in Europe, message sent. 2 months later, oh, the king is dead? My bad. Persia mastered reaction time. But all that territory included brutal deserts. Most empires feared them. Persia engineered them. Behold the Yakchal, a massive freezer in the middle of nowhere. Underground channels, qanats, brought water across the land like veins. While others begged the sun for mercy, Persians were out there saying, crushed ice or cubed? This wasn't luck, it was climate engineering. Conquering land is easy. Conquering people, that's the real battle. Persia solved this with one revolutionary idea: tolerance. Keep your customs, keep your gods, keep your identity. All Persia asked was, don't rebel, pay taxes. And honestly, fair deal. This built loyalty. This built stability. This built a multicultural giant centuries before globalization. And then there were the immortals. 10,000 elite soldiers. Perfect armor, perfect discipline, perfect terror. Kill one, and he was instantly replaced. The number never changed. Enemy soldiers whispered, "You can't kill Persia, because Persia never dies." The immortals weren't just fighters, they were psychological warfare wearing armor. And what about the oceans? Persia built a navy so massive that it nearly erased Athens from the map. They constructed a bridge of ships to cross an entire sea. Who does that? Persia does. It wasn't enough to rule the land. They demanded the waves, too. To hold all of this together, you need more than soldiers. You need information. Persia created one of the world's first professional intelligence agencies. They were known as the eyes and ears of the king. Spies, inspectors, secret reports. No mini rebellion could hide. Imagine living in a world where merging 2 provinces late gets you a surprise inspection. So, if Persia was unstoppable, what happened? Not enemies, not technology, corruption, royal greed, internal betrayal. Leadership became a game of who could stab who faster, politically, and sometimes literally. And then this guy showed up, Alexander the Great, young, furious, and very good at directions. Once the center cracked, the roads that once united Persia became invasion highways. Persia wasn't just a superpower. Persia was the blueprint for modern empires. Roads, mail, human rights, cold drinks in the desert. Their enemies feared them because Persia showed what the future could look like. And if we listen closely enough, that future is still calling us. Join me here as we uncover the brilliant civilizations history tried to forget. This is Epochlight, History Reimagined. Subscribe, and let's keep the journey alive.